Now, this segment is the fastest segment on television. It is our hashtag rapid fire round. We reserve this segment each evening to zip through as many trending topics as we possibly can with our expert guests. And tonight, that expert guest is the dynamic duo all the way from New York City. That is Vito and Vito. Good to have you back, guys.
Good to be on, Dr. Gina.
Now, I noticed you're having a little Twitter war with another one of my favorite guests, Ryan Gerdesky. Is this just all in good fun, or is there like a little something going on behind the scenes there?
No, we don't like him. This is a personal attack against Mr. Gerdesky.
So, Ryan you said you're going to be on the show tonight, and I happen to know that Ryan got canceled from a show he was very excited about tonight. He was not happy. We all get canceled when we do media. It's no big deal, but still, it never feels good. Anyway, and then so you tweeted, well, we're going to be at Dr. Gina's show tonight, like, nah, 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 nah. And Ryan tweets back, well, would you like me to write some jokes for you guys so it's funny? You guys.
Ryan is a very short drive away, and he knows better than to mess with two Vitos from Brooklyn. So I'm just going to put that out there over the airwaves.
He texts me, he's like, what's your fascination with guys like us? I'm like, I don't know. My producer books him. It's Jason's fascination. I'm kidding. I love you guys. All right, guys. First trending story, the laughing while black ladies who were kicked off the wine train to Napa are trending today. They got an apology for being removed from the train. Guys, do you think the apology was warranted?
I think so. I don't know about how much race really dealt into this. It looked bad on their part for kicking them out. They expected it was going to be a party. They expected them to be loud. They shouldn't have kicked them off. The apology was warranted.
All right, Burger King reached out to McDonald's and offered a truce on this day, which is apparently the International Day of Peace as well as National Dog Day, despite the fact that I forgot my dog. You can't make this up. But McDonald's told Burger King to take their Whopper and shove it. What exactly happened there, guys?
Well, it's the UN International Day of Peace, and Burger King, reached out to McDonald's hoping to have a peaceful day, and they wanted to create something called the McWhopper. It didn't really work out when McDonald's said, listen, go take a hike, Burger King. We don't really want to work with you, because McDonald's wanted to do it their way.
Well, you know, that's what they say, right? All right, a University of Central Florida student that was missing for 3 days turned up just fine. What was this kid doing?
Listen, they put out the report. They don't know what he was doing. Who knows what happened? He went to go sell his Xbox, disappeared for a couple days. Listen, Vito lives a block away. I tell him to come over to hang out. It takes him days. I don't know what people do anymore these days.
All right, now Harvard topped the list again this year of the top universities in the world. Guys, the U.S. really dominates this list, don't they?
Hey, absolutely. Listen, I'm still waiting for my Harvard acceptance letter.
It's been 3 years, you know.
All right, that's true. But anyway, listen, the United States colleges and universities are dominating on this list. This is fantastic news. And it goes to show you that private education really works better, than a lot of the Nordic countries and the European countries that have socialized college education systems.
Yes, with that grammatic perfection, you are destined for Harvard, my friend. No worries at all.
Yeah, ready to go, kid.
Another police brutality story trending today, but it's a little different than the others. Several Oregon sheriff's deputies walked off the job after they say the sheriff beat a handcuffed man. Why'd they leave their jobs?
Listen, this is not like Ferguson or Baltimore, the riots. This is just ridiculous. This is black and white. You can't beat the guy in handcuffs. They had enough of this. This was very easy. They said, we're not going to deal with this kind of brutality. We're walking out. I support them.
All right, TMZ reported that professional boxers Ricardo Mayorga and Shane Mosley had to be restrained at a media event Tuesday after Mayorga touched Mosley's girlfriend. Guys, isn't there an unwritten rule you don't touch a boxer's girlfriend? You'd think you'd have more sense than that.
I don't think you touch a boxer, period. Listen, I don't think any of this is a smart move by Mr. Mayorga's part. I mean, this is some dangerous stuff, but it is a pretty funny video to watch because when Vito dropped the quarter on the ground, I'm not going to go any further. Forget it.
All right, well, speaking of poor taste, Lois Lerner is trending today after it was revealed that she used a second email address while serving as the director of the IRS. Guys, why is this such a big deal?
Listen, you think after Hillary Clinton's scandal, you can learn how to use 2 emails, but this was her personal email she named after her dog on National Dogs Day. But she was using it for the IRS scandal. She was using it for business that you're not allowed to do. So this is going to open up more leads to the IRS scandal targeting the Tea Party.
Yeah, probably so. All right, Milwaukee County Sheriff David Clarke trending today after a controversial statement. He said blacks are victims to the Democratic Party. Vito and Vito, you find this controversial?
No, because this is absolutely correct. I read a book by Peter Jeddick, how Democrats destroyed America. He used Cleveland as an example, how the Democratic Party uses and creates a black subculture and uses them as pawns to get elected by painting them as the victims of society. And how the only answer is democratic leadership in politics, and that's how corruption starts, and they keep taking advantage of the black subculture from there on.
All right, Starkist trending today. The company settled a class action lawsuit where eligible customers got $25 in cash or $50 in tuna. What did they do that earned them this lawsuit then?
The Starkist tuna company did not fill up the whole can of tuna, and basically people got mad and they got angry and they sort of sued. I gotta love the American litigious society that we live in, where if you don't even fill up your tuna cans by the amount it says so on the can, by 1/10 of an ounce, you could get sued and you wind up losing $25 for
You're free tuna cans, right? I mean, yeah, we're not takers or anything. The Houston Astros trending today after last night's embarrassing defeat of the New York Yankees, 15-1. Yankees fans, guys, what do you think of this?
Yeah. Well, as big Yankee fans, we were actually at the game with Politichick Mona Salama. She bought the tickets, and no, she didn't. But the point is, they saw us, Dr. Gina. We walked in the room, the Yankees got starstruck, and they're like, wow, we got a problem. And sure enough, they lost 15-1.
It happens. It happens everywhere you go, Vito and Vito. I've heard of this happening to you before. And you shouldn't be so distracting. Next time, just go incognito or something. Thanks for being with us, guys. We are out of time, but we always enjoy you.